Hello, I'm Christelle. Welcome to my channel. As you can see, we're filming again in a different location today. So today we are at Elcot Park Spa Retreat. It's a beautiful 5-star hotel located in West Berkshire in the UK. So today I'm going to take you through a morning flow, and you can practice this flow every morning if you want to, as it's a full body practice and it's for all levels, beginners, intermediate or advanced. You're not going to need any props, but always have your belt and block nearby if you need them. I always recommend to use props if you want them. So let's get started. So find a comfortable seated position and then place the right hand on your mat next to your right thigh, lift the left arm and then sway over to the right. Make sure you're keeping both seat bones on the mat. And then come back through center. This time place the left hand by the left thigh, raise the right arm to sway over to the left. And then come back through center, and again. We're moving from side to side with our breath. Gently stretching the side body. When we wake up, we're usually very stiff, so we need to start gently. And then let's do it one more time on each side. And then come back through center. Now bring the chin to the chest, looking down, stretching the back of your neck. Bring your head back through center, bring the chin toward the sky. Bring your head back through center, bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Keep the shoulders down, keep facing forward. Head back through center, left ear, left shoulder. And then bring your head back through center. Again, bring the chin to the chest. And then gently roll your head towards the right shoulder. Come back down, and then left ear, left shoulder. Just doing some semicircle, and then move from side to side. Just keep the shoulders down. And now bring your head back to center. So extend the right leg to the right. Keep the left knee bent, bring the left foot next to the right thigh. Bring the chest to face the right leg. As you breathe in, extend the spine. As you breathe out, gently walk the hands towards the right foot. You can round the spine if you need to. And use your breath every time you breathe in, extend every time you breathe out. Maybe you can walk the hands a little bit closer to the right leg. Maybe the belly can rest on your thigh. And then the chest. And then last, your forehead. To come into head to knee pose. Take some nice deep breath. Take one more deep breath. On your next in-breath, walk the hands back towards you, lift the chest up. We're going to swap sides. So this time, extend the left leg to the left, bend the right knee, bring the right foot against the left thigh. Bring the chest to face the left leg. Breathe in, extend the spine. As you breathe out, walk the hands towards the left foot. And then gently fall forward, round the spine. You can keep a bend in the knee if you need to. Use your breath. And maybe your belly will rest on the thigh. And then the chest, and then the forehead. But remember, don't force anything. This is a morning practice, we're still stiff. Listen to your body at all times. If it doesn't feel right, just come out of the pose and find a restful position of your choice. Now let's take one more deep breath. On your next in-breath, walk the hands back towards you, lift the chest up. Now open both legs wide. Make sure to move the flesh out of the way, so you're sitting on your sit bones. Place the hands in front of you. And again, you can keep the legs relaxed, you can keep a bend in the knee if you need to. As you breathe in, extend the spine. As you breathe out, walk the hands in front of you. And then come into a gentle forward fold. You can round the spine. Rest on your hands or your forearms. And use your breath. Breathe in, extend. As you breathe out, maybe you can walk the hands gently a little bit further away. Gentle stretch. Take one more deep breath. And then walk the hands back towards you. So let's come on to all four. So place the shoulders above the wrist and the hips above the knees. Spread the fingers apart. The knees are hip distance apart. As you breathe in, come into cow, so tilt the tailbones toward the sky, bring the belly closer to the mat, look up. As you breathe out, round the spine, so bring the tailbone under, round the spine, chin to the chest, push the hands and the knees round as much as you can. And again, breathe in, come into cow, and cat. And again, cow. Really round, I was going to say, arch the spine, sorry, as much as you can. And then round the spine as much as you can. One more time. And round. Come back into neutral position with the looking straight between both hands. Push the left hand, extend the right arm up so you can look at the right hand if you want. And then thread the right arm underneath the left arm, come and rest on the right cheek. Make sure the hips stay above the knees, so adjust them, move them a little bit over to the right. And now if you want, you can bring the left arm behind you and grab hold of the right thigh. And take some nice deep breath. Now release the left hand back on the mat. Push the left hand, come back into tabletop. We're going to go straight onto the other side. So push the right hand, lift the left arm up. You can look at the left hand. And then thread the left arm underneath the right arm. Come and rest on the left cheek. Make sure the hips stay above the knees. And if you want, you can bring the right arm behind you and hook it over the left thigh. And breathe. Take one more deep breath. Release the right hand back on the mat, push the right hand, come back into your tabletop. Then keeping the hips above the knees, walk the hands forward, come into your puppy pose. So rest the forehead on the mat, but make sure the hip stays above the knee. Let the chest melt between the shoulders. You can come and rest on your shin or even on the chest. And take some nice deep breaths. Take one more deep breath. And then move the chest down and forward. Come and rest on the hips. Come into your Sphinx pose. So elbows underneath the shoulders. Look forward, push the pubic bone against the mat. Arch your spine as much as you can, how is comfortable for you back. Now place the hands underneath the shoulder, push back onto all four. From here, walk the hands gently forward. Tuck your toes under, come into your first downward dog. So for your first downward dog, just bend one knee at a time, or walk the dog as we say. Stretching the calf muscles. Remember to keep pushing with the hands, keep lifting the sit bones. And I come into your full downward dog, so push the hands, lift the sit bones, push the heels towards the mat, look between the feet. And then step to the front of the mat. And then come into your ragdoll, so bend the knees as much as you need to, rest the belly on the thighs, grab hold of opposite elbows. Just let gravity do the work. Notice as you're slowly coming down. And I can sway from side to side. And then release the hands on the mat, keeping the knees bent, very gently, slowly, one vertebra at a time, roll up into standing. Well done. So come and stand to the front of your mat, feet hip distance apart. Come into your mountain pose or Tadasana. The weight of your body is in your heels, legs engaged, tailbone under, bring the belly closer to the spine. As you breathe in, raise your arms up. As you breathe out, fall forward, place the hands on the mat. Now release the neck, say yes and no. Come into your halfway lift, so hands on the shin on the knee, so the chest is parallel to the floor. Release the hands on the mat and now step straight into downward dog again. Bring the feet together, big toes touching. Lift the right leg up as high as you can. Now bend the right knee, roll forward, shoulders above the wrist. And then step the right foot as gently as you can next to the right hand. Drop the left knee on the mat. And then lift the chest up, extend the arms into your low lunge. Push the hips forward. Now place the left hand on the mat, extend the right arm up. You can look at the right hand or look to the side or look down, whatever is comfortable for you, into your easy twist. Bring the right hand back on the mat and now extend the front leg. Come into your half split. So make sure the left hip is on top of your left knee and flex the right foot as much as you can. Stay on your fingertips. As you breathe in, extend the spine, lift up. As you breathe out, fall forward over the right leg. And again, I breathe in, lift and extend. As you breathe out, fold over the right leg around the spine. One more time, breathe in, lift, extend. As you breathe out, fold forward. And again, one last time, and release down. Bring the right foot back on the mat, move the hands forward, and then come back into your tabletop. Tuck the toes under, lift the sit bones, downward dog. And now if you want to, you can do a vinyasa, so roll forward into plank, So for vinyasa, you have a choice. You can either drop the knees and come into mini cobra, or you can come into chaturanga and then into upward dog. We all meet back in downward dog. And then step to the front of the mat. Come into a halfway lift. Hands on the mat, bend the knees. Roll all the way up. Bring the arms above your head, palms to touch. Lower the palms in front of your heart. The other side, breathe in, raise your arms up. Fall forward, hands on the mat. Release the neck. Halfway lift. Hands back on the mat, step back into downward dog. Bring the feet together, big toes touching, lift the left leg up as high as you can. Now bend the left knee, roll forward, step the left foot by the left hand, drop the right knee on the mat. Lift the chest up, extend your arms into your low lunge. Make sure the front knee is not further forward than your foot. Keep extending the arms are very active. And then place the right hand on the mat, extend the left arm up to come into an easy twist. Again, you can gaze wherever is comfortable for your neck. And now place the left hand back on the mat, extend the front leg, come into your half split. So adjust, make sure the right hip is on top of the right knee. You may need to slide the left foot a little bit forward. And flex the left foot as much as you can. As you breathe in, lift up, extend the spine. As you breathe out, fall forward over the left leg. Again, breathe in, extend, and fall forward. And again, breathe in, and fall forward one more time. And fall forward. Lift the chest up, bring the left leg back. Come back onto all four, tuck the toes under, downward dog. Again, if you want to, you can come do your vinyasa. Roll forward, chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. Now step to the front of your mat. Come into your halfway lift. Hands on the mat, bend the knees. Roll all the way into standing. Bring the arms above your head, palms to touch, and then lower the palms in front of your heart. Well done. So now we're going to come into standing poses. So come to the front of your mat and place the weight of your body on your left leg. Bend the right knee and then come into your tree pose. So place the right foot against the left thigh. If this is not possible, you can place it against the left calf muscle or even against your left ankle. So find the position that's right for you. So find your drishti or your focus point so you can keep your balance. And then extend the arms above your head if you can. Take some nice deep breaths. Release the arms, keep the right knee bent, and now press the right knee against your chest. Hold on to the right knee with the left hand and extend the right arm back to the side. And now if you can, turn your head over and look at the right hand. And then release. Let's go straight on the other side. So again, place the weight of your body on the right leg. Come into your tree pose, so find the one that works for you. Left foot against the right leg. Find your drishti or your focus point, and when you find it, extend the arms above your head. Take some nice deep breath. Keeping the left knee bent, bring the left knee against your chest. And now hold on to the left knee with the right hand, extend the left arm back. And if you can, turn your head either to the side or even to look at the left hand. So find what is right for you. Remember, keep your balance. Oops. And then bring the head back to the front. Release the left leg on the mat. Well done. Keep the feet hip distance apart. Raise your arms up. And then come into a forward fold, releasing the hands on the mat. Keeping the hands on the mat, step the right and left foot back to come into your downward dog. And then drop the knees on the mat, open the knees mat width distance apart, bring the big toes to touch. Come and sit on your heels, release the forehead on the mat. And then reach forward as much as you can and push the sit bones towards the heel. And you can sway from side to side. And now the hands underneath the shoulder, push the chest back up, bring the knees back together. And that is it for this morning. So I hope you enjoyed this flow. This is a flow I recommend you practice every day. So we're going to skip Shavasana because usually in the morning we haven't got that much time, especially if you practice before work. So I hope you find this flow useful and that it helped you set up the tone for the rest of your day. And I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you very much for practicing with me. Namaste.